Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part two of how to set up your e-binder. Okay, so in this video, we're going to include the more difficult parts to adding to your e-binder. Okay, and the first thing that I want to let you guys know is that while setting up your e-binder, your best friend throughout this whole process is going to be the link tool. Okay, so if you see my mouse, on the top of the page, I'm circling around the link tool. In order to get to this link tool, you need to go to Insert at the top left corner, and then you're going to see tools that drop down, and you have an option that says Link. Another way to access the link tool is to highlight the text that you're trying to link or the object or picture, and then you're going to select Link when you right click that text or photo or whatever it may be. Okay, so you would highlight, right click, and then press the link option. Okay, so there's two ways to link something. And the reason why we need to know this is because you will be hyperlinking everything when you add it to your e-binder. So that may be a Word document, a PowerPoint, a Flipgrid, a website, or any other resource that may help you eventually study or present your e-binder to your teacher, okay, in the future. So the first thing that I want to go over is your class list. So like I said in the previous video, the second slide in your e-binder contains all of the classes that you will be taking throughout the school year. So once you get your schedule, you're going to edit each box and change the name to the subject you will be taking, okay? So I'm going to show you how I would set up one of my classes. So I know that my first class on my schedule is science. So I'm going to go ahead and erase subject 1, and I'm going to type in science. Okay? But like I showed you in the previous video, when I get to my class list, I want to be able to click science and have it take me to my science unit page, okay? But in order to do that, I need to hyperlink this text, okay? Or else it will not take me to this page. So to hyperlink something, what you're going to do is you have to go to the page that you want to end up on when you click, okay? So I know that when I click science, I want to end up on the science unit page. So I'm going to go to this page, which I'm on, and I have to find the link to this page. So to do that, on the left side, you're going to see all of your slides. You need to click the page you want to end up on. You have to right click that page, and then you're going to select the option that says link to this slide. Okay, so again, you're going to go to the page that you want to end up on when you click the text. I know I want to end up on this page, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to see the option that says link to this slide. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select that, and it automatically copies the link. Okay, so it says link copied, so I know it's okay to exit out. I'm going to go back to my class list, and I want to hyperlink this text now. So I'm going to highlight, I'm going to select my best friend, the link tool, and I'm going to go ahead and paste the link that was previously copied, okay? So then I'm going to press insert. All right, so I'm going to go into present mode to see if it worked, and it did. Once I select that science option, it took me right to my science unit page. Okay, so moving on. Now that I'm on my science unit page, I know that throughout the whole school year, I'm going to be editing each unit once we cover it, okay? So I know that the first unit in my science class is going to be the scientific method. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this text, erase it, and type in the scientific method. Perfect. So what I want to do now is I want to hyperlink Unit 1 to take me to the Unit 1 page, which would be this one below. Okay, so how I would do that, I would go to the page that I want to end up on when I click this. I know I want to end up on this one. I would do the same thing. I would click on the slide. So on the left-hand side of the page, I would right-click, press link to this slide. The link is copied. Exit out. Go back to the previous slide. I would highlight the text. Then press my best friend, again, the link tool, and then paste the web address that it copied, okay? And then press insert. And you can see that Unit 1 is hyperlinked. And if you don't like this color, you could go ahead and change that as well. But for now, we're going to keep it like that, okay? So I'm going to go into present mode, see if it worked. And it did. Okay, so now this is the most important part. For each unit, you are going to have a unit page, okay? So for Unit 1, it covers the scientific method. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the Unit 1 page. I named it the scientific method. Let me go ahead and type in Unit 1 just so I know that it was the first unit. And what you're responsible for doing on this page is typing in the essential question, which your teacher should have provided you with, but they are easy to create as well. You can do that on your own. And then you're going to need to link all of your resources that you were provided with or you created. So that may be a Word document, a PowerPoint, a Flipgrid, a website, maybe a drawing that you made. And all of these learning artifacts are going to help you when you come back to this unit and it's time to review and study, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my essential question for Unit 1, the scientific method, okay? So my essential question for this unit is, what is the purpose of the scientific method, and what are the steps of the scientific method? Okay, next, as you can see, I already linked most of the learning artifacts. You see I have a video, I inserted my scientific method one pager, I went ahead and linked my scientific method Cornell notes, a visual that I created, I went ahead and linked my science fair experiment Google Doc, I went ahead and linked the Bright Thinker lesson, and then I also linked a video and article that I found on Khan Academy related to the scientific method, okay? But I'm going to show you exactly how I linked all of these things, okay? So in this box, I know that I want to link the PowerPoint that my teacher provided us with at the beginning of the unit, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in scientific method PowerPoint. Okay, so next, what I'm going to do is I have to actually go to that PowerPoint in order to link it. So I already have the tab opened at the top, and I want to go ahead and link this PowerPoint that I was provided with, this PDF document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first take a screenshot, okay, because I want to have a picture to kind of remind me of what exactly I'm looking at. So I'm going to screenshot this. And I'm going to go ahead and insert that picture in this box right here. Okay, so how you would do that is you would press the insert tool on the top left corner of the page, and then you would put insert a picture. Okay, and I'm going to insert from this device, my computer. Then I would press choose files, and then I have it right here. Okay, so open, insert, and now what you have to do is you have to fix this photo, adjust the photo to fit in this box. So that's my second step. Okay, now that I did that, I have to link this PowerPoint so that when I click this, it takes me to that PowerPoint. So what I'm going to do is I am going to link the text on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight the scientific method PowerPoint text, and then I'm going to press the link option. Okay, but first I have to get the link. So I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint, copy the web address at the top, go back over here, highlight the text, press the link option, and then paste that link. Insert. All right, so let's see if that worked. Once I'm in present mode, I'm going to go ahead and select that option, and it takes me right to my PowerPoint. Okay, perfect. Next, what I'm going to be showing you is one more time how to link an artifact, okay? So I'm going to go back into the edit mode. And the next thing that I'm going to be linking is an article that my teacher provided me with that I want to use in the future, okay? So I'm just going to type in scientific method article. Okay, so I'm going to go to that article. I'm going to take a screenshot of this article just so I can, in the future, when I'm looking back at my unit page, I could kind of remember what it was. I'm going to insert this photo in the box. So remember, insert top left corner. I'm going to press picture, insert picture from this device, choose files, and then I'm going to insert that screenshot that I took. But now, next step is I have to link this article. Okay, so I put a picture, but now I want to link this article. So I have to go back to that tab. I have to copy and paste the link. So I copied it. I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to link it. So I'm going to highlight scientific method article, then go back to my best friend, the link tool, paste the link, and it's there. Okay, so that's how you link all of your learning artifacts to help you in the future when reviewing and studying. And then the last thing that you have to do at the end of your unit is you have to complete a reflection, okay? So that your reflection includes what you learned throughout that unit, and then maybe even the struggles or the things that you found difficult, things that you found easy throughout that unit as well. Okay, thank you.